So appliances and furniture, two things that we're replacing or buying brand new on a relatively frequent basis. There's not much of any financial literature out there on how to make these purchases effectively. And that's the point of this video, trying to show you how you can save money, get additional benefits and perks, and possibly even get some massive financial benefit on the other end for the exact same purchase you are already going to make. We're going to cover it in this video. So how we're going to do this is to break this out into 3 different ways that you can pay for these appliances or the furniture that you're going to be buying. The number one way you can be purchasing it is obviously going to be cash. The benefits of cash is as simple, it's no hassle, it's out of the way, it's done for. And that's pretty positive benefits. It's not undermining at all. It's pretty nice to not have to worry about payments down the line or anything of that nature. A couple of things you could be missing out on buying cash is potential relationship building with a creditor or lender. You could be missing out on rewards points, additional purchase protections and warranties. And that is all benefits that you need to consider when you're making this type of purchase. The next option is going to be the store financing option. When it comes to appliances and furniture, both offer, any store or merchant offering these different goods are almost always going to offer them with some type of financing available, because not many people have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 plus in cash to buy these items. So there's financing available. And with financing from the store, some of the benefits there is that you're going to usually get really long, low interest to zero interest financing options if you qualify for it. You're going to get the ability to break those payments out and not need to either tap into or to come up with the cash on the spot. Get a little bit of relationship building with that store and possibly some back-end building relationships with a lender or creditor who might be the bank behind that store card or that store financing. Caveats on the other end, you're still probably not going to get any rewards benefits, additional warranties or purchase protections. And you're also going to have to deal with the fact that you now have payments versus paying cash. You don't have to worry about that at the time. So when we start dealing with the store financing option, this is going to be most appealing for those of you who don't have the cash or really don't want to touch the cash and would like to have very simple long-term payments broken out that you can either pay on over time or pay off down the line when you feel like it or when you're able to. The last option is going to be probably the golden nugget in this situation, which is going to be financing through a personal credit card. Now, the benefits here are going to be a combination of store and cash, but you're also going to get some additional benefits that are not in those other 2 categories. So you're going to get medium to long-term financing, we'll call it. And I say mid because most credit cards are going to have 0% offers on interest, but usually no more than 12 to 24 months. So it's not going to be as long as the store finances, low to no interest would be. But it is about midpoint, right? Somewhere between 1 and 2 years. You are getting the benefits the same as cash at the store. You're putting it on your credit card, but as far as it's concerned for them, you're paying for it cash. So as far as that aspect, you don't owe that store anything extra at that point in time. And that could lead to a discount on pricing because you're paying for it cash. That does happen in some scenarios where your financing ends up costing more because the item's more expensive or additional interest is tacked on from the store themselves, whatever the case may be. Now, some of the benefits on the other end that extend beyond the other 2 options. Number one, if you're using a personal credit card, especially a decent one, then you're likely getting rewards points. Even better, if you're smart enough to plan this purchase out in advance and you're able to get a brand new credit card, you could be hitting a really lucrative welcome bonus. On top of that, if you're getting a decent credit card yet again, you could be getting extended warranties and additional purchase protections. You have to understand when you're using credit cards to make your purchases, those purchases are going to be backed up and secured much better than debit cards are going to be, because it's the merchant's, the lender's money, not the merchant, but the lender's money. So they're going to be, putting 0% liability on pretty much any purchase that you make and supporting you if you have to make any claims or have any disputes with the merchant that you made the purchase from. You're going to have additional warranties if you finance through the right credit card, because a lot of these credit cards in certain tier levels offer additional warranties beyond the manufacturer's warranty or store warranty that you're given. So if you buy an appliance or furniture and there's a 1 or 2 year warranty, many times there's going to be an additional 6-month, year or year plus warranty beyond that, covered by the lender or credit card company, which is an amazing deal. So when you break out these 3 options, these 3 ways of making this financing or this purchase, as you can see, it's something to really consider. Now, you may be one of these people who really doesn't use credit cards and you hate financing stuff. You may be a cash purchase person. And if that is you, then stick to your guns. If you're somebody who doesn't have the cash, or you may have it, but it's designated for something else and you really don't want to use it for that intent, then store financing or credit cards can be an option for you. At this point, you need to sort out where your credit situation is and what lenders or institutions you have relationships with to get the proper credit card that's going to fit these benefits. Because again, you're trying to get nice rewards points, a welcome bonus, and 0% interest all at one time. It's not easy to find in the credit card space. You may get 2 of the 3, but 3 of the 3 is not easy. So are you already in position to get one of these cards in advance of the purchase of this furniture or appliance? The store financing is also going to likely be a hard pull credit application with the backing of a standard lender or bank behind it. Now, there's no credit, needed options out there for furniture and appliance stores. They exist, and there may be those situations may go off of your income. You're going to be dealing directly with that store many times, or that merchant on the financing options. Again, they may not pull your credit, but they're going to be really strict about your income. They're going to want the automatic debit payments. They're going to put some kind of security parameters to make sure that they have a good shot at getting their money. So just because they're not pulling your credit doesn't mean you might not get your teeth pulled trying to get financing. So keep that in mind. With the credit card financing, again, if you can qualify for a really decent credit card, you're getting additional warranties, additional purchase protections. You're likely getting rewards points, and you're getting welcome bonuses that can either be nice cash back or even bigger, could be travel rewards points that can turn out, if you do your homework, to get you hundreds to thousands of dollars in travel rewards benefits just for that furniture purchase. So for instance, if you have a credit card that, has we'll say a $4,000 spend requirement for a welcome bonus on top of giving you maybe 1% or 2% back on certain purchases that fall in the category of the appliances or the furniture by chance. You're going to get a welcome bonus of 50, 60, 70,000 points. And if that credit card allowed you to either use travel portals or travel transfer partners, you can end up getting 1%, 2% back, or 5 or 10% back on the purchase through the welcome bonus and an accumulation of points if you redeem those points properly. So if you follow me, again, if you use credit cards, hopefully you're following me. If you don't use credit cards and this is a little confusing for you, then you may want to do some due diligence or comment down below, and I'll continue to make more content around it. You can check my channel out. I do cover this pretty extensively. But if you do your homework, you can actually get a lot of value out of that one single purchase if you do your due diligence. So I wanted to bring this because this is one of those little dark corners of the finance space where many of us are making these major financial purchases of 3 to 4 figures, sometimes even 5 figures of furniture and appliances at one time. That's a really significant purchase size that you need to be weighing out the most effective way to get the maximum value, because honestly, the credit card option is the most appealing, especially if you either need a little financing to bridge out, or if you have the cash, because again, you can get those purchase protections, additional warranties, rewards points, and welcome bonus, and still pay it off in cash out of your account. But you're getting so much more value for that same purchase. This is a type of mindset that the financially successful people have in our system that allows them to keep more of their money and find new ways to make money or get additional value. You have to start thinking outside of the box if you want to accelerate your finances in this system. And even these daily or rudimentary purchases that many people don't think much about can make a big difference in your finances in a pretty short span of time. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully this was educational, valuable for you, and allows you to think ahead when next time you're making this type of purchase. What's the most effective way to make this purchase to get myself maximum value? So as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I enjoy bringing you the content to all my pioneers out there. I want you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon. This is JP from Blueprint for Prosperity Network, a channel dedicated to helping you increase your net worth through relationship banking, maximizing your borrowing capacity, the proper use of life insurance, and the ownership of real estate. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading content on a daily basis to help you customize your blueprint for prosperity.